Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jack here. Now this is going to be a pretty short video because what I'm about to teach you is very simple, and I get asked this question a lot, and it is, hey Jack, look, I'm trying to find out how to differentiate my products and how to make them better, how to improve them, so I can obviously take my grab in the market and start selling my product, and just don't know which way to go. So I'm going to show you just how simple these methods are on how to differentiate your product and how to go about improving it or adding something to it or even just changing it in the slightest. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. It's very simple. So first things first, this is on the Aussie market, and I'm going through the Amazon new released bestsellers, or actually on Amazon Australia, I'm going through the bestsellers. Now at the time of this recording, because it's so early, you can actually get away with going to the bestsellers, because even though it's a little bit competitive, it's not going to be too competitive. It's nothing even close to the US market, and you've got leeway to get your product in there and to ride that wave of sales. So this is my thought process in going into it, and it's going to be, like I said, a very short video because it's a very simple process. So this is what I would do if you're looking to differentiate your products. We're going to get straight into it. So let's just say here, this is I'm in the kitchen and dining department. These are the best sellers in all of Amazon Australia, all of Amazon AU for kitchen and dining. So we're going to look at something like this. So obviously you're going to look at something that's cheap and, well, not cheap, but look at something that's small and sort of light if you're just getting started, at least, just so it's easier for you to source and it's easier for you to get your first order in. So let's go for something like this down here. 9 pieces reusable mesh produce bags, eco-friendly, washable premium mesh bags. So let's click into it and see what it is. So they're selling 12 pieces of this, and obviously it's just plastic bags to put your fresh produce in by the looks of it. So let's just see here. So they're selling for about $15. It should be fairly cheap to source these. So you're sort of thinking, what can I do to differentiate myself? So this is one way I would do it. So first of all, you could go to your customer reviews and see if that gives you any insight. So first person, it just says fantastic value and postage, so obviously it's good value for the amount that they've spent. You get 12 pieces, which are different sizes, which are pretty good. Next person says, I love these, they come in different sizes and I take them to shops, putting my fruit and veg, and get all of endless plastic bags. Get rid of endless plastic bags, they're light when I get home. I don't even have to take them out. So fairly good. So what we're looking for here is negative reviews, or just basically constructive reviews is a better word for it, which people who still like the product, but they say that there's things that they could improve on. So if you can't find it on here, where else would you go? Guys, it's the internet. There's so much that you can do. You can go in here, get what the product is. You can put it into something like eBay, get the same product up or a similar product, see what the feedback is on that. If not, type it into Google, look on forums, look in other places, look at all the reviews you can. Just widen your perspective and don't be tunnel visioned to just looking for products just on Amazon, because you have to look everywhere. You can't just be just Amazon, especially if you're looking for things like feedback and how to look at changing your product and everything like that. That is how I would do it. You can do this for any product at all. So look at the customer reviews on there, and then see what you can change, see what you can add, see what you can improve on. And then what I would do from there as well to get a better idea is I would basically go and get, say, reusable mesh produce bags, and I'd copy that. Then I'd go to Alibaba, type that in. It's really how easy it is. So first off, straight away, we've seen here, so it's reusable cotton. There's cotton ones, and by the looks of it, they're cheap to source as well. And I haven't even done this before. This is the first time that I've typed this in, and it comes up with a different product altogether. Now imagine the amount of money that this one's making. So about $15 a piece, and these are just plastic. Now for cotton, you could sell it for even more. You could do $20, you could maybe do $25 for a pack of 12 if you wanted to do that. And you're differentiating yourself already, you're making it better, because obviously cotton is going to be sort of more of a durable, if you're just putting fresh produce in, it's going to be more of a durable and sort of better material to use rather than just a plastic one. And you're basically giving more value to the customer, because you have to think of it in that way. You're giving more value to the customer and you're improving on the product. So that was in the very first result that showed up. It comes up with these, which is absolutely amazing. This is how easy it is. So we're going to do this for a second product, and I'm going to limit it to 2 for this one, just to keep this this video nice and short. But it just goes to show how easy this is. when it comes to differentiating, and this is only in one category. So let's just say here. So let's just say pet grooming glove. Now you know that these have demand as well because they're on the best sellers list, so you don't have to worry about that. So pet grooming glove. Now let's go to customer reviews, see what they say. Dogs love a grooming glove. It removes all loose hair. So they are two very good reviews. My dog suffers with bad anxiety around water, but he loves this glove so much. Never get in the bath, but I use a glove on him, so it's obviously helping people. So that in itself is an insight. So some dogs hate water, and they use the glove as opposed to washing their dog to get the fur off. So you could use that as an insight, as a sort of differentiator. You might be able to add something to the glove, or you might be able to add something with the glove that is specific for dogs who hate water, but still produce a lot of excess fur, and you could branch out into that market, and that could actually help a lot of consumers with their pets. So you just really have to think about what the customer wants, and how you can provide all that value for them. So obviously there's not too much given away here because there's not too many reviews, but you do the exact same thing. You find the same one, get it, bring it up on eBay, bring it up on different forums, bring it up on different websites, see what the feedback is, see what you can improve on, see what people want. That's what you need to do. See what people want, and give them what they want. You have to give them what they ask for, and exceed their expectations. You have to actually give them a good, valuable product. You can't just chuck up some crap on Amazon and on eBay and expect it to sell. It's not going to work. So we're going to do this again. Pet grooming glove. You're going to go to Alibaba. Type it in. Pet grooming glove. There we go. So the one that's selling here in the best sellers, I think it was number 12 or 14 on the best sellers, is a blue one. And I think it's just a 1-pack. I can't see. Pet grooming glove. I think it's just a pack of 1. So it's only $5. So another thing you could do is do a pack of 2. You could do a red and a blue one, to change it up. Or you could go down here and see if there's a different version of it. So there's a nice looking black one here that looks a little better. Or, another thing you can do as well is even talk to your suppliers. So you basically click onto, so let's just say you wanted to go for a red one here, and you want to sell a pack of 2. You could just basically get in touch, contact your supplier, and ask them for ideas as well, because who better to ask for the ideas of how to improve it than the people who make the product. You really have to you just really have to widen your perspective of when you're looking for products, and don't be so tunnel visioned into just looking at the numbers and what the best sellers are, and what sells well. You have to look at what your customers want, and that's the key to selling your products on Amazon. That's the key to finding these so-called golden products. You just have to have you just have to fill a demand. That's all it is. So I would also contact your supplier that you're looking for. If you like their price, if you like the look of their product, contact them and say, hey, look, I'm looking to sell your product. Is there anything that we can add to it? Is there any way that we can improve on it? Is there any changes we can make on it? And if they can't change it, they'll at least give you some decent ideas. Or some suppliers might not, but that's why you ask more than one. I'd say you'd be asking at least 4 or 5 at the minimum. As well as asking for the best prices and whatnot, and you'll get some good ideas. Come to when you've got all your answers back in about a day or 2. You're going to be well on your way to improving on a product and creating a demand, and actually not just filling the demand, but it's basically creating a product that's better than the original, which is something like this. And your customers are going to see that. And let's just say you've got a pack of 2, and it comes with another add-on, which really helps with grooming your pet. Especially if you're aiming towards dogs or cats that hate water as well. Say you've got a 2-pack of that of this glove, and then you've got something to add to it as well, and you've really pushed in towards that niche. You could easily sell this for at least $10, maybe $15, and you could really sweep in and take that lot of the market, because people are going to spend that money there if they see that the value of it is worth it. So if they see that 2-pack of gloves with something else that adds a bit of a differentiator to the product, for $15, of course they're going to buy it. $15 is nothing to most people. So you just got to think of it that way, and that's pretty much all there is to it when it comes to differentiating products and changing it up. And just don't overcomplicate it. That's another thing as well. Just don't overcomplicate it. You really have to look at it, put yourself in the customer's shoes. If you were someone who was shopping for this particular product, what would you want to see? What kind of thing, you wouldn't want to see the same thing. Basically, you'd be attracted to the one product that looks good and the one product that looks like it's better than the others and is different. It's if you're just going to sell the same product, it's just going to be a race to the bottom when it comes to changing the prices, making it cheaper. Let's just say you have the same one as this guy, and it started off at about $10, and then oh look, I got to put it down to $9.50, and then I got to put it down to $8.45, and it goes right down to the bottom, and then it's just a race to the end. If this guy started off at $10, hey sweet, I've got a two pack of these, and it also comes with something else to help get my dog's fur off, or it comes with some adhesive that it's easy to clean the gloves with, or something like that. You price it at $15, you don't have to lower your price because you've already got a product that's better than your competitor. So that's what you have to really look at, and that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it, guys. You just have to widen your perspective of how to sell, and you just have to really delve into your customer base. If you're looking to get into a niche, you have to really delve into what your customers want. You can't expect, you cannot expect to just throw up a product and have it just be, an absolute winner. So that's all I have for you today, guys. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments down below, or join the Facebook page. It's a free Facebook page. Got about 100 members in there now, which is absolutely awesome. And I've got people messaging me left, right, and center, and I'm happy to help them. So if you have any questions, message me on my personal Facebook page as well. But apart from that, guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one.